Coup aborted in another West African country. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news update. Please click on the notification bell. An attempted coup in the capital city of Sierra Leone was thwarted in the early hours of Sunday, resulted in heavy gunfire and widespread chaos. The military arsenal base was breached, looted, and the first exchange of gunfire ensued between the coup plotters and government forces. Why is this? Why are we having this? All of a sudden, African countries waiting this up. In the does no one get sense of it. The news in detail, please. Confirming the incident, President Julius Maada Bio, in a release, declared a nationwide curfew as the military continues to search for the perpetrators. I bring you greetings from the Presidential Lodge in Freetown. In the early hours of this morning, there was a breach of security at the military barracks at the Wilberforce in Freetown as some unidentified individuals attacked the military armory. However, they were repelled by our gallant security forces and calm has been restored as the combined team of our security forces continue to root out security forces renegades. A nationwide curfew has been declared and citizens are encouraged to stay indoors. The peace of our nation is priceless and we shall continue to protect the peace and security of Sierra Leone against the forces that wish to truncate our much cherished stability. We remain resolute in our determination to protect democracy in Sierra Leone, and I urge all Sierra Leoneans to unite towards this collective responsibility, he added. Responsibility, he said. Another statement by the Minister of Information and Civic Education of Sierra Leone, Cheno Ba, says some unidentified individuals carried out the attack. In the early hours of Sunday, November 26, 2023, some unidentified individuals attempted to break into the military armory at Wilberforce Barracks. They have all been rebuffed. To enable the security forces to continue the process of apprehending the suspect, a nationwide curfew is declared with immediate effect across the country. We strongly advise citizens to stay indoors. Now, what is happening in Africa? What is happening in Nigeria? What is happening in other African countries? What exactly is going on? Why are African countries not learning? Why? A massive looting of state resources with impunity part of democracy in the African context. Please, military, save African countries from Yahoo and Yahoo politicians. The people of Sierra Leone have not recovered from the wound inflicted on them through charade of election that Bio conducted of recent that retained him in power. Let the political leaders of Africa know that so long as they keep on embracing the will of the people, through kept on opposing the will of the people, through opposing the will of the people, through corruption and malpractices in election, they must gauge their chances of continuation in power. The way APC is trying to kill democracy in Nigeria as one-party system using judiciary now, the opponents are using the security update and the masses doing INEC to manipulate. Just look at how poor people are suffering out to eat for the Nigeria. I am big problems for you. Okay, it's a big problem for a poor man. I tell you, if military take over, every single man must be happy. Okay. You are absolutely correct. All the streets of Nigeria will be filled with hallucinations of humanity, even if the military strike over government. The citizens have suffered in the hands of criminal politicians. One day to come to the doorsteps of Nigeria successfully, and Africa is not ripe for democracy, especially Nigeria. You can actually say that again. I believe you me, you can say that again. They should report the plan to succeed. Nigerians should have become born-again Christians. The AU and the ECOWAS should wake up to their responsibilities by being proactive in the checkmating the excesses of leadership of member states. Bad governance lead to the masses agitation, which the military capitalized on to strike. The masses that have been impoverished will welcome any coup as an answered prayers. Remember the Arab uprisings and the charges it brought to the access. ECOWAS uprising could take the form of military incursion into police and the ruled by. I am of the opinion that African leaders should either, if they like themselves, they should actually halt, pause, and actually look at what is going on around. Nigerian leaders, I don't know what is giving them the confidence or what is fueling their confidence. Because if it is me, I will know that, say, if some things like this don't they happen around, you don't come outside and be acting as if it cannot happen in your country. I said this before when it happened in Niger, when it happened in, which other country is that? It is time, most especially Nigerian leaders, sit up, get up and sit right. Because, like I said, waiting don't they knock the door for African leaders for around the other African nation. If you knock the door for your country, you're not supposed to be surprised. You are not supposed to be surprised. I think that democracy is not working favorably in Africa at all. Those in corridors of political powers, especially in Africa, are misusing the privilege for selfish gain. And they tell you. And the thing is, they are so relaxed, thinking that is how it will continue. Then, when it does not continue like that, they don't start crying foul. A massive looting of state resources with impunity of democracy in the African contest. Please, military, save African countries from Yahoo politicians. The people of Sierra Leone have not recovered from the wound inflicted on them through chariot of election. That by a conducted of recent that retained him in power. Let the political leaders of Africa know that so long they keep on opposing the will of the people through corruption and malpractices in the election, they must gauge their chances of continue in power. The way APC is trying to kill democracy in Nigeria as one-party system, using judiciary against the opponent, using the security against the masses, using the INEC to manipulate. Just look at how poor people are suffering to eat food now in Nigeria. It's a big problem now for a poor man. I tell you, if military take over, every common man must be happy. My dear, it is not. The reverse is always the case. The reverse is always the case. But at least, the thing is, one thing with this military, it is not like as they take over, things are actually going to get better. That's just a problem. But if they take over and the person will take over, himself not going to be a better person. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for turning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.